Must be immune. Try this one. The best type of camera I have, so I trust. Okay. I usually use this for writing. What I do today? Played some Darksiders and went and got ice cream and watched something, I can't remember what. Oh, YouTube videos. That's what I did today so far, I think. I think I'm not supposed to post any photos in December on Instagram because of a formula. What is this gonna be? You guys ever see Critters? Rats movie. Like something almost like that. Big neck. It's hard. How you like 'em? I don't know if there's chat on here or anything. I know that I usually don't really follow what I place, so I really don't start off doing something and I'm doing something different. He's an interesting guy. He's from Vienna. Do something like I don't know. It's like slowly set up. What can this be? See it? The line on top. This is so weird. I don't know. It's like there's a house right there. that I do not record. 24/7 surveillance. In a world where I shouldn't be allowed to have a camera. Have you ever gone surfing? Because I haven't. I should call them miniature board. Couch surfing. Everything is not okay. Salvation. Where can I go? Decent amounts of money. This isn't what owns. I probably shouldn't share that. Holy hell. So what adventure should I go on within Wi-Fi reach? I don't have a cellular. Bad choices, you can say. This is why I shouldn't be in charge of money. I shouldn't have money either. Shame on me. Shame on me. The adventures of modern X-Nation. It's time to play one and Nick and Jane. You want to know what I do? Is there also hang back here and crack open a can of beans, sit here and roast them over the fire. Searching for stuff in a world. I'm not too bad with the staff. I could be a crazy staff guy. I'm the right director. I don't have to hold a camera. My best choice. Probably the shadow of the tree. Have you ever seen the shadow of the tree or the pebble along the path? Or what about the anchor on the bay? It's a bubble of some kind. I don't know exactly what they call it, but yeah. Do you think I'd make a better sort of a comedian or a crazy guy? I don't know. I could be X-Men. But oh damn X-Men. I'm on a search in which to figure out who I am. I cannot figure this out. If I was in Star Wars right now, I would be either, I don't know, having a staff or a lightsaber. Do you think I'd be Jedi? Think I'll be worthy? I mean, like a Sith to get set your fire. You should catch me on my weirder days. If you think this is weird, imagine the stuff I don't record. Aren't you in Hollywood? Poor. Horrible with money. That's why. I need a dragon. I figured it out. I am Donkey in the next Shrek film. Here I am all alone. No one here beside me. We all just gotta have friends, don't we? I don't know. Gangsters in the crib wanna know where'd you get the glow. Gangsters in the crib wanna know where'd you get the slate. The Nord, the Dawn, the Bubbles, and the dance party. Where I come from is this mystical land. It's the most beautiful mystical land you'll ever see in your life. I am not afraid. Of this. What? I don't want to be a moment. True lover, not at all. I was ever curious about the life of Morton. This is the stuff he does by himself. I mean, and that's like 99% of the time. Unless I'm with my mom and dad. Because I'm a loser. It's a ghost world out there. You really don't know who to trust now. I've seen some shit. Salvation. There is no salvation for me. I will never be redeemable. Do you know what my owner did? Nailed me out. I couldn't even scarecrow. This is how they do the scarecrow sequences. Sometimes I don't have a clue what I'm talking about. And other times, I have all the clues. I stole them right from the dog, the blue dog. Some days I have no clues. And others, I have the dog who imprinted them. I will steal blues. This is a horror movie. Do you know what they used to say to me? Life isn't like the movies. But you know what I used to say to them? But lives make the movies. I mean, like with reality making. I mean, you dude did just admit right there, right? And usually God is so much better when I'm not having to do this. If you were to see the behind the scenes curiosity of never starred in a movie with 24/7 surveillance, but I'm pretty sure that I could do it. When I get my hands on that frickin' dog, I'll have all the clues. This is a Blue's Clues murder movie. I'm gonna squeeze the clues out of him, and they're gonna run all over me. No one will ever be able to escape that stench. How many of you have seen The Godfather? You come into my house. Who in the hell you think you are? Do you know where I've been last night? Your mom's. Deleted scenes. Your mom's. Your mom's. what they didn't want you to know. The secrets to the universe. The singularity starts to multiply. This is my favorite. I get to really be myself when I put this shit on. Hello everyone. How is your day? Well, my day is freaking fantastic. How about yours? This is how we greet. Don't you greet like this too? I can grow a mean beard. I can grow a nice beard. More white beard. And there's like, my name is Captain Blackbeard. I'd like to do a Captain Hook movie where he's searching for fairy dust. I need myself some of that fairy dust. I'm gonna make one effed up Captain Hook movie. Oh man, Master Gibbs. Get out the fuck out of my movie, Jack Sparrow. I'm Captain Hook. I'm Captain Hooked on fairy dust. I gotta get me some of that dust. Some of those fairies. Who's this Jack? Who's this Sparrow? The gives a shits. I see. You're not permanent enough. That's what the pearler gets for. Oh shit. And we'll break it now. You never know. And this is the story of my life. And I'll be dancing like this forever now. Who knew that it was a Christmas reality? So many songs. I want to sing the Ice and Fires. And dedicate this one to the clothes. And a worn old time. I feel so bad for clothing. Don't you? What are you up to? Ah! I am sitting here in my apartment, having the funnest of my times. You know, they probably think I'm talking to myself, and you know what? I am talking to myself. We're totally talking to ourselves, aren't we? I got a good whopping. I think they call it HTML. I could have swore this guy was awesome. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have had an idea like this? Would have thought this guy was as bonkers? The guy in B35. Do you know what they're doing over there if I could reach Wi-Fi? They're having Christmas caroling. Yeah, I know. Who would have thought? They're singing. The damn shame, man. I don't have a cellular. That's way over there. And they don't have Wi-Fi. I don't think they have Wi-Fi. I don't think they do. we're assuming they don't. I should go check. No, they probably don't. I'm just gonna write it off. We'll waste the journey. By myself. I might get abducted. You know, this is serious right here though. And this might get lost in all the weirdness that I'm doing, but there's this white man. This guy, I see his face. He stares at me. He was following me last night when I walked to the bank. Like in his van. He took his van for a walk. I'm gonna take his van for a walk, but the guy's really creeping me out. If I end up becoming disappeared, which you know was probably that guy. "33 Mechanic Street. I lived in the Division Street once. Who would have thought the party would have been so lit? You're in here by yourself. You can put a damn show on, but then throw it down the drain. These fools don't have a clue what the hell is going on anymore. People are writing meanings and shit. Dream that a dragon would come and fly me away. I'd really like a dragon to say, listen here, you're gonna get the fuck in my car, and you're gonna go to Hollywood, and you're gonna do movies and shit, whether you like it or not. I'm like, I guess I'm gonna do movies and shit. Let's go. Which ones? Anything but porn. Because that's not loyal. I have issues. As you can clearly see all over my Instagram. You know, cracker, graham cracker, instant potatoes, potato cracker. I'm a potato cracker. No one's gonna like me. I'm a worthless potato cracker. I'm so sorry to disappoint you all. You know, if I were to do these videos inside my apartment all the time, would you watch them? Would anyone love me? I don't know whether to fake this or, like, hold it in. Do you want to know what Martin does? He heals other people with his tears. Which ones? The invisible ones. Sometimes you gotta have imaginary friends. I have one right now. Say hello to Stick Guy. Hello, my name is Stick Guy. See? Stick Guy is the coolest friend in the world. He will even wallop someone in the head for me. You know, like Negan has his imaginary friends. I think he's like he got married to his imaginary friend. I think he took it a little too far. He might actually fuck his imaginary friend. Jesus, there's barbed wire on his imaginary friend. Jesus Christ. Can you all imagine Negan and his baseball bat? Yes, I can. I can imagine everything. It's one of my curses. I will hexagon you in your other symbolic geometric formulatic codes. This could be the world's greatest horror film you have ever seen in your life. Do you know why I'm taking December off? Because I'm not taking December off, that's why. Things are not always what they appear. Do you think you'll get preference for it? What color appearance should I wear? Should I be afraid of what comes out of my mouth next? Something I had a quiz. We're gonna play a fast, silly quiz. Knowledge. Pointless knowledge. It probably doesn't mean much. First ever game console ever created in history. Marketing. Brown box was renamed the Magnavox Odyssey in the 1970s, which was actually invented in the 1960s. I don't remember the exact date, but it was the Magnavox Odyssey during the first generation. The first generation was known to be, like a bunch of Pong machines, with little slide-out discs. I mean, I was like 100 years old at the time. And then, what happened totally afterwards was, we used to, the Magnavox Odyssey, man, it was the shit back in the day. We would take that thing out and we'd play Pong all damn night. No one would beat us at our Pong game. We'd take these sliders out, we'll put them on top of our RTSs, and we will play the shit out of Pong. And then Atari had to show up. Well, fuck, we are fucking Magnavox. No one knew about the Atari Pong. Not too many, but Jesus. And then the second generation, next second we're in, and it's changing a little bit, but not much. I mean, it's still having some Pong, but you get an ET, and you know what happened to ET, and it's like ET, and some more ET, and that's all I can think of now. From now on is extraterrestrial. I don't know. It's a weird word, and he looks weird, and I don't know. That should be in a Rick and Morty cartoonish episode. I like controversial games sometimes. One of the best controversial games probably ever made in history are cartoons. The Simpsons Hit and Run. Damn shame they never made a 2-player though. Crazy Taxi. But going back to when I was 100 years old, that's when I rocked the Magnavox Odyssey. I passed up the Atari. I was like, look at these assholes. They're coming in here trying to take my thunder. My Magnavox Odyssey was ruling the Atari Pong machine. Hey, what's up? I see in one eye is the name. That's awesome. I have a avatar with one eye. I was just explaining when I was 100 years old, when I was rocking during the very first generation of video game consoles. I didn't see that. I don't know where I can check the thing. Oh, here's the chat. Yes, I was, just turning 150 at the time, I remember. And, man, and then Atari came out with that damn Pong machine, there's Magnavox Odyssey. I remember back in my day, I was 150. You had the nerve to start another generation. And then took us to the Wild West. And go all day and all night in the Wild West. Ha ha ha. But they were dark days. They were seriously dark days. When I woke up one morning, I had E.T. Dark days. I wonder which one would be called the Civil War. I believe that was the 4th generation, when the Civil War really kicked off. Here I am skipping the 3rd. And the nerve of Pokemon cards. the monoperkers, the monologers, I don't know, no. We'll figure something out. We'll make a great movie out of this. I look like a bridge dweller or something. But who knew of the Sega Master System? I mean, no one even knew of the Mark 1 or whatever the hell that one was called. And they got a Mark 3. I wonder how many abuses they went through. Jesus. Sega. Reminds me when they invented the wife beater. Remember that it's called a tank top? I talk like Jason Statham. I could do a movie with the guy maybe one day if I wasn't born. That funny. I'd have fun with this. But that's why Nicolas Cage makes films, right? But okay, here's a story on top of another story. I had this mom once that gave birth to me. But before she gave birth to me, she went on this adventure in Florida. Her adventure led to her getting arrested. You know, when I tell this story, people are like, your mom knew Chris Brown, the Chris Brown, the rapper? I was like, no, you got the wrong Chris Brown. But my mother, she stole a car with Chris Brown's girlfriend at the time. And by Chris Brown, according to the story, well, it's the lead singer of Trap. Like Headstrong, that was his name. And she went to school with him down there. And, you know, this story goes that she had two options. She either had to go back to New York, or she was going to juvie. Yep, that was the story. I guess she stole a car with Chris Brown's girlfriend. That was one of my mom's, my birth mom. Do you think I could be compared in the news? Like right before the movie trailer thingies on the thing, it's like, I'm gonna do a Sharknado movie. Naked. No, I have lines. I do almost anything, but I'm not doing porn. I got Instagram problems. I'm into true love. Fairy tales. And I'm into Shrek. Like, you know, like I'm the donkey though in the movie. Probably, right? I don't know. Where was I? My accent starts to change. I get so sidetracked, carried away with stuff though. Interaction with my viewers. How long shall I continue this? You want to know my first game console that I ever played or ever owned? I was in archery back in the day. By then I was like 8 years old. It was coming out of my death days when I was reincarnated. The 150 something year old dude died. But that's okay, I was reborn. All the Worlds of Phoenix by J.K. Rowling. But, and there's a door. Sometimes it's dumb. But, hey. Bliss. Right? I learned how to read. I learned how to read when I was 10 years old. I had problems. This is a documentary this is going to be a documentary, and then it's not a documentary, and then it's going to be. It's like, you were so cool, you were so funny, you were so awesome. It's like, you just know how to swap out the feelings way too much. It's like an undressing the address of a state. I'd like to go to Division Street now and collect my mechanic street. Is that possible? I'm gonna pick up a street from a street. Well, I was given a certificate of birth, right? So, we're talking about like video game generations and stuff, right? So, okay. Video game generation number 4 now, or 5? The PlayStation 1 going to 4, 5th? It was an interesting time with the Apple pippin. They were pimping alright, right down the drain. Apple was not one of Apple's strong suits. They flushed that thing down the toilet the moment it came out, according to the legends. The legends say the pippin wasn't pimpin'. Imagine if it tried. Imagine if it tried. They hold a trial, and then there's like, they bring Blood Dragon into it somehow, and there's another Ubisoft game in production. Everything's Blood Dragon. South Park Blood Dragon. You know, every Ubisoft game, they do a partnership. Do Blood Dragon with other companies. Halo Blood Dragon. Do you want to know what I voted for Game of the Year? I don't know if you're going to hate me for it, but I was drunk when I went on the website and said at the time, I voted for God of War. I don't think Detroit Become Human was on there, but I actually like Detroit Become Human better than God of War personally. But God of War was great. PlayStation or Xbox? Curses. I have both. And that's where my, I don't know, I got a PS4 and an Xbox One, and I use them both. I don't like, I don't know, I gotta pick a preference. I like to change out my hair colors, even when I'm bald. Do you think I could do a movie with Jason Statham if he was still there, friend? I do get extremely weird though, probably. But I could do one. I don't know, he's super famous. I'm gonna break character. That's what editors are for. Make sure that I don't. This is almost gonna make me sick. That's probably what happened. We need a dawn. I don't know. I've talked to some people online, but never anyone in person, except for adopted parents. So, do you know how it's like when you like tell people that you have mothers and fathers? And you're like, oh, you have 2 of each? No, I have more than 2. It's a pain in the ass. To be honest, it just feels weird telling people like, I was adopted. Like, I don't, and then my actual birth parents were involved sometimes. I always felt like that was a weird conversation to have. It's like, which mother, which father? Like, this is complicated. But when I was a merely lousy little bitch that got a child, I don't like this character. I prefer the 150-year-old guy that was playing the Magnavox Odyssey. That character is much more interesting. When I was 150 years old, I was rocking the Magnavox Odyssey. It was the shit. I remember one Christmas morning in like the 70s, and it was just the most beautifulest thing I've ever seen in my life. I remember that advertisement, just with the kids in front of the damn television, and I was like, Mom, I want that. And she's like, you're 150 years old. Grow up. That's good. That's gonna fade away. She's like, that's a gimmick right there. There's no such thing as video games. Before that, when Pa was alive, Pa said to me, Pa used to say, stay away from those movies. It's the devil. And those moving pictures. He used to warn me all the time. And Mother was like, she said, nah, movies are the future, but video games, what's this garbage? Yeah, so, I mean, but who wrote me the Magnavox Odyssey? That's the thing, they said Santa, but neither of them were very keen on getting me the damn Magnavox Odyssey. So in the end, I don't even know who got it, because they were like, we didn't get you this. I was like, yeah, I know, it says Santa did, right there. And they were starting to get afraid. Like, someone came into the house and specifically put a Magnavox Odyssey underneath that tree. It was creeping Mom and Dad out, but I wasn't creeped out. I was so happy. I was like, yes, I get to play Pong on my RTS. And after that, well, Paul got drunk, smashed the Magnavox Odyssey, ran over the neighbor's cat, and the second generation was around the corner not too long after. By that point, I was 155 before I was even able to get the Magnavox Odyssey 2. I couldn't even get an Atari 2600 at the time. I was like, please give me an Atari 2600. But someone's like, here's your Atari 2600. Here is your Atari 2600. They were like, I was like, this is an Atari 2600 game. I have a Magnavox Odyssey 2. And they're like, well, just play that on that. And I was like, it doesn't work like that. I can't put my this damn ET game in, this Magnavox Odyssey 2. And like, well, just go to the future and play Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I was like, no, I want to play I'm gonna sit here, this Wild West, and I don't know. It was very, very dark days. Shit will kill your brain, even if you recall it. I just want to cry every time. It brings back some emotional times for me, personally. I remember when Remember Berries were a video game. I'm just tweaking things up. I don't know, weird. It's like the third generation arrived. Oh my god, Pokemon cards. You're telling me, right? We used to collect all sorts of bugs. And then this Famicom shows up. We're like, I gotta get me one of those Fammies. We'd have when I got Fammy. That's joy. And then second, we said, what the fuck's a Master System? And like, what the fuck's a Master System? I was like, oh, famous. I want my family, and I want my family now. And I remember throwing the biggest tantrum. At that point, I was like 180 because there was some like Lightyear shit going on during that time. Between me and you, Mom and Dad were on some serious drugs. And what happened was there was this dog who used to talk to me, and his name was Brian. And we once, we once set this house on fire. I'm pretty sure we murdered the janitor. I mean, we didn't do it on purpose. The potion just didn't turn out correct. We gotta cover it up, so no one was to suspect a 180-year-old child. Fifth generation. The Apple Pippin was pimpin'. Sony showed up. CD player. The world's most legendary CD player ever created. It was like the Sony Walkman for the television. It was a gem of those. Rock on Resident Evil. I didn't have no Resident Evil. I didn't have a PS when I had to go to old people's houses. I would play Toy Story, Casper, and Lion King. So you're too old to be playing these games. So they only let me play like Spyro and stuff and Casper. I remember Super Smash Bros. I remember this plumber dude. Also, Mario was kind of gross. I don't know. It was rare, I guess. It was. It is no longer. Sega versus Nintendo. Another trivia. I like how this went into this very bizarre, weird thing that I started doing. It's because I have no physical friends. And I could just start doing a documentary on depression and then go into fairy tale land, and it's like, I feel like I don't know what's real anymore. I don't know what to do. Do you know what I miss? Adventures with people that used to care, and I guess maybe they didn't care. I don't know. Life is the ultimate excuse. Just to design so many flaws. Just flipping tables. Build a table. Feeble leg. No one has a feeble leg. It's a bit of wobbly. That table over there. Sometimes I wonder how the content was made. I sold my bow for a Game Boy Color. That went my archery career. That was my first ever game console I ever owned. I had Pokemon Yellow. I was like 8 or 9. Somewhere around that. You know, if this gets very boring for anyone, I'm pretty sure that I will spaz out into some craziness later. Fast forward. I figured I'm going to turn this into a sad drama documentary at the moment, for a little bit. I'm fucking strange, okay? But I like it. You know? Second language Sapphires placements. What are you? Where are you belonging? That's the thing. I'm alone. 33 Mechanic Street, apartment B35, Norwich, New York. All by myself. I don't even get death threats. It's pretty fucking quiet. A little too quiet, and occasionally weird noises because it's New York. There's always weird noises in New York. God, you ever stay the night in some of these New York places? They'll give you nightmares. Oh yeah. These horrifying noises. Some scary shit. But let's talk about the 7th generation. By talk about 7th generation, that means as to say silently and whisper unintelligible words in this electric ASMR. I am sitting on the floor in my apartment all by myself, 33 Mechanic Street, apartment B35, Norwich, New York. All by my lonesome. I'm really bad with money. I could use a dragon. I'm tired of being a lonely donkey. I don't even have a Shrek. I don't even have a Shrek. I don't even have a Shrek. Ah, shoots and ladders. All these floors. It's what happened to me. I was left behind. I was left for Dead 3. And it was never released. I was never released. Moved a lot. And then I didn't. anything in the world. Absolutely true love. I'll take that fairy tale. I'd like it to become a reality. Bonuses, I don't know. Maybe do movies, weird stuff. I'm in. I'm not sure if I have tolerance or like the low. Maybe I have like infinite. I like to think that my curse has benefits. I feel cursed. Sort of, I guess. Yeah. What am I going to do? Do you know what I used to do? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. I even know. Let's go to the abandoned houses. They were fun. That was a long time ago. It's all sorts of stuff. I didn't do it alone though. We have our weaknesses. One of mine is money. Horrible with it. I'm gonna go nowhere unless someone is my banker. Thanks, I find damn miracles. You know, when I was here, that was a devil, and that was a moose, and they were some of the craziest shit you've ever seen in life. I don't know what's got in the feet anymore. All those floors, these designs, expectations strung up from the floors. What's underneath it? What is underneath the floor? United States, oh, countries and worlds, languages, houses, invention after invention and expectations strung up, certificates. Do you think that slavery ever ended? What if I told you the working man was a slave? And they just made you, well, they dangle a dollar in front of you. What if I told you that I wasn't entirely human? And I had incredibly persuasive powers. That I was just making sacrifice after sacrifice. Questionabilities. I don't know if I belong. Do you know if you belong? Do you know how old I am now? 600. Singularity multiplier. Drama. Adapt to radio station. That broken in orbit, it's not turning. The dial is all fucked up. Brain. Only if I had a brain. Follow the red brick road. One fall bricks. Stop. Halt. One day, over the magical rainbow, I'll at least have a friend to join me in my dark detouring, my darkened days that I've been here. To make friends. And have you seen that I'm socially awkward? You know, trying to have a conversation with me. Oh, hello, goodbye. I don't know, doctor this, doctor that. Was there a duck there? And I don't know. What are we talking about? Apparently we're talking about all sorts of things all at once. You're gonna need to stay on the same language, because you're just uprooting all these gardens, and I cannot follow this crap. There was a spider that washed up. They used to wear a snake. Skills and nightmares as they slither, just to wither their skin away. Flakes be fallen upon the hose, boats be sailing, the gardens, the legend has it. Cable is a dinosaur. It's a matter of time before it entirely goes extinct. I fucking love cable. There's no better way to watch your programs. They think they can come in here with their apps and shit. Who in the hell do they think they are? God, I hate a cable. A cable is so stupid. Fuck cable. This is almost an hour long, some shit, or over an hour if you pay attention. But yet I am droning on some more. I think you probably should have stopped a long time ago, because at this point, I'm gonna leave your asses on an island. never gonna do it on purpose. It's just in my nature to fuck up. Let me give you a little glow. I don't know what this does. This one. Put some bubbles in there. Glamour make me look more beautiful. Documentary is a documentary. It's darkened days. There's a sipper. Silver screen. Haunt. Sketch. There's praise the Lord's. Holy matrimonies and his blush. Stop, you out of here. Step. His pop. Crush. I have a crush. Can you guess who? There's a glow. Does that look like a glow? There's an LA Noir. And Noir is about to beam particles, teleportation, the disco lights. You were so awesome. What the hell? You had to go and get so damn depressing. What's your problem? I'm never gonna get to go to the ball. I was supposed to get a Hogwarts letter. I was supposed to go to Hogwarts. My life was ruined. The moment I turn 11, I don't get no letter. I went to these shitty schools instead. I don't get no damn Hogwarts acceptance letter. The son of a bitches. So I decided to start World War III. If I couldn't be a wizard, then I was going to whiz him down. Other than take World War III to the wizards. They wouldn't even let me stay in Waverly. They placed me somewhere else. You know the cruelest part? The cruelest part? He said, I didn't even get to meet Selena Gomez. What the hell? And that draws the line. You know, like when they say you're online, are we really online? Or are we like offline or some like imaginary line? Like where the hell is this line that we're on? Some digital line? So I'll give you a line. Buy my sweet and wonderful perfumes. They're gorgeous, they're glamorous perfumes. Come and get your glamorous perfumes. What? It's a job, it's advertisements, and no, I don't use this fucking perfume. I just want to be a greedy bastard and want to collect the bills and monies for this and get people sick of this perfume. So it's not my fault. I'm just the actor, you know. I'm just doing the advertisement, you know. So I mean, I'm not the one who invented this shit. So and the market says, you know, that I'm fired because I told the truth. I think there's piss in it too. I swear to God. You can stay a little longer if you'd like. I wouldn't mind if you wanted to stay a little longer. If you... New York. There's no place like London. The greatest musical of all time. My friends. Are you my friends? I've never been one to really follow the lyrics. Every path I've ever gone on, I've went astray. Haven't you ever heard the way I talk? Do I look like I follow a path? I like to zigzag off the trails. I'm not no actor. I'm a barber. I'm a cutting hair. I'm a gonna cutting hair. I'm cutting all the hairs. You know, it's like YouTube. You know, YouTube. It's a freaking funny word, right? I mean, how many people think about it? YouTube. Or online. Like, what the hell is this online? I mean, it's like, I don't see no damn line. I mean, what is a phone? Imaginary, invisible, electric pole? Or some shit? Oh, I got a talker. It's one eye. You talk like Jason Statham. Thank you. Do you think I could do a movie with Jason Statham? You think I can get hooked up and, I don't know, Sharknado film or something? I think we'll make the world's most craziest geoengineered shark film ever. What's this? Hello, tapping, please. All right, I can do that. I can tap. Do you like it? I'm tapping. What? There's stuff I can do too. I'm new to this, so I'm sorry if I'm not doing the greatest. I'm trying to tapping ASMR. So you love tapping. I love tapping too. You know, one of my favorite ASMR artists is, and I don't even know what it means, but it's like Jibby or something. I still never figured out what that means. There's stuff I don't know. How many people ask yourselves, what is online? What is offline? Some digital imaginary line or something, I don't know. I mean, how many people see a line? I mean, I wouldn't know if you're off or on. Sometimes I think that even PlayStation is like, I mean, is there a train? I'm like, can I get on this station? And then I want to play at the station. I don't know, it's all these words. Who invented them? I'm curious. Awesome. You're real, man. Dark days, cowboy. You talk like Jason Statham. Hello, tapping, please. Here, tapping ASMR. Sounds good. You can, like, mix realities, right? I mean, there's this, I mean, I'm trying to figure everything out myself. So, I mean, they're augmenting realities. That's what it is. Do you think there's a reality, or they're just radiation. Sometimes I wonder if it's more of a multiplier. I wonder if I could pick it up and it'll be on the phone. I think I understand Taylor Swift. Thank you. Hey, what's up? You know, like when, like here in school, they say the ceiling back in the day, the sky makes you wonder. What is what's up? I mean, what if that's a floor? Not really a roof. Thank you. Well, I think I'm getting the same messages. Not sure. Oh, that's why you gotta scroll. Is this button? I gotta click on this one. So there's a live chat. It's that one. Live chat. There we go. So can you hear my? Let's see. You can add moderator. What is this magic? It says supernatural influence. It's not letting me go down. I think my chat feed's broken. Let's do something. It works now. actually never left the U.S. I heard like I think it's like people that went to Korea. It's supposed to be like really beautiful there and stuff. I live in New York. It's actually kind of gloomy here at the moment. People buy mics and stuff, I think. Yeah, they do. I was thinking about that. I don't have money for a mic though. I'm actually using an iPad at the moment. I could do this all night. I took drums. I was like when I was in middle school though. It was a long time ago. A long time ago. I used to do all sorts of things. This is the difference from light days. It's hold light, right sight. All the worlds of Phoenix. Awesome. All the worlds of Phoenix. I like that. I've liked it for a while. Seems like it's. There's the gardens, right? Character development. Stuff that can get you thinking, that's for sure. zzz, zzz. I could do the noise probably. I don't have any imaginary ears. Let's see. I got Q-tips, so I think it should somewhere around here. I'm now in the bathroom. Welcome to the bathroom. Now that the lights are on, the party begins. So, one of these things. Let's see if I'll pick it up. I'm running off an iPad. What is that? Something I haven't talked about. Screen. I'm going to try and do now. I'd assume pirates have gathered me in. Thank you. I tried to model myself after a Tim Burton character. I really like weird stuff. Like this guy. He's unfinished. Tim Burton. Let's see here. Find a level light. Turn this one on. I can also do this one. This one I like because it makes me look like a Batman villain. Thank you very much. I am here all night. Quite literally. I have nowhere to go, to be honest. Even if I wanted to. I need a dragon salvation. I seek. The stuffs of the world. The magic. That's all the games I have. Actually, no, I have one more. I got a couple of more on the. I got Pokemon and these. Back over. I like this one. Monitor. Not much. There's something on there. Oh, here. I actually don't have a PC. I used to when I was younger. All I have is an iPad. I don't even have a cell phone. I don't have one anymore. Wish I knew how to write in here. Share. It's a live chat. Chat viewing options. So I can write. Let's see. Yeah, she is. I agree. I got both of them. I never put them up because, well, I have frames. I was gonna put them in frames, but that was like over a year ago. I've had these for a while. Oh, much. Oh, this is kind of cool. Put that Funko like that. Joker hat. And something. Oh, the Hulk. Our guy. Papa Jones. Peace. It's all on top of the pieces. D20 holsters. You know, a flying thing. We don't want to do this. It's a mess. I don't know. Spinach is gross in there.